Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Yeah, let's see what's going on here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Indecision to do this or that. This could be your indecision. This could be someone else's. Okay, let's see what we've got for you, Aquarius. What do you need to know about this situation? The door to personal healing and happiness. Oh, I'm kind of getting that you're kind of on the recovery end of something that took place, and it's almost like it's part of your journey, part of your healing, or part of your getting through this or getting over it to understand something better. Hostilities is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's keep going. Blossoming abundance in reverse, and Spirit told me to take it that way. Man holding a coin. Ascended masters. The garden and the gate. With hostilities at the bottom of the deck, very interesting. Aquarius, it feels to me like there has either been a difficult situation with, I'm going to say an unfair situation. Now, we could have a situation with a boss. We could have a situation about a loss of some sort, and maybe you're trying to figure out, I don't know, were you duped? Hostilities, joyous fun, letting go, dark thoughts. I don't know what I'm getting, but it's almost like you're racking your brain trying to figure out maybe the role someone played in a situation. Maybe you need to step outside of this this sphere, this place, or this circumstance. Like, you have to look beyond. The garden and the gate, to me, can be about like the confines of something. And I almost feel like Spirit is saying your answer could be outside of where you're looking. Okay. Ugh. I don't know how much I can go into the detail about what happened, but I do want to get a couple energies of what you don't know, because in meditation I'm hearing you've been trying to rack your brain piecing together facts, but these disparate facts don't fit together. So you're struggling, and I want to help you through that. So let's take a look at what you don't know. Okay, I just heard this, that a decision was made when somebody wasn't looking. Now this is, I need to make a decision and I can't see the facts. So it's very unusual, but it could be that someone made a judgment call. Maybe you did. Let's see what you don't know. What does Aquarius need to be made aware of, Spirit? Okay, we have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands. Jeez Louise. Okay, we have 3 cards here. I'm going to flip them. I'm going to take them, but I'm going to flip them because I want them in the right orientation. Okay. Whew. 8 of Cups reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, the Sun reverse. Empress at the bottom of the deck, Temperance, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, Justice. I'm going to get just a couple of clarifiers, but I want this to be more so the energy around what this is, and then I'm going to tell the story. Projections, the Seven of Cups. This is the confusion. Okay, we have guilt. Silence, there's your energy. It's the star energy. And courage. Okay, we have intensity, and look at that, we have the miser. And I was getting, there was something about, you know, a loss of money, the focus on money. Now, this can be money you lost out on for whatever reason. I see that there's, you know, somewhat of whether it's a dependent energy with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, or like a loss of independence. I feel like what you don't know is there could be a significant revisiting a situation. It could be that you either have someone on their way to you, or maybe if you look outside the confines of what you're trying to figure out. I don't know why I'm getting that with Chariot, but it's like, go there, do that. It could also be that someone had some sort of like ill perception or ill-perceived plan. I don't know what I'm getting about that, but it weighs on them. I almost feel like, Aquarius, you're getting to know someone or someone's intentions. And every time I see this projections card, the Seven of Cups, the only way to have ultra clarity, because Seven of Cups is about confusion or choices or, that doesn't seem to fit. You gotta look somebody in the face, and I don't know what that is. Now, it could be that someone gets called out. Eight of Swords. What they don't say speaks volumes. Strength and this star energy, like silence. It's almost like there's a withholding of facts that could somehow bring something that is not in the light to light. Do you revisit this? You know, there could be a return of something, or a revisiting of a situation. And I don't know if it's going to be confrontational. So let's look at who's on the other end of that conversation. Let's look at who you're dealing with, or somebody's dealing with. Okay, it could be someone you work with. Eight of Wands, wow, Moon. Six of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands. It could definitely be a work situation. It could be a boss. It could be something related to what someone was working on while you weren't looking. It could be, this is a really difficult energy to put into words, but I'm kind of feeling like there is an unwillingness. Go with me for a minute. It feels like the person you're dealing with, or the situation you're dealing with, somebody is throwing things at you, almost as sort of like a smoke screen to keep themselves looking good. But it feels like it's a very last minute or last ditch effort, kind of flippant response on their part, because they don't want to revisit this. I feel like you're being asked to, and they don't want to. They've got their eye toward something else, and I feel like whatever pivotal choice they're about to make is significant in how you iron things out between the two of you. I don't know why I'm being guided to pull an energy only around what they're going to do next. Okay, interesting. What is this person going to do next? The door to value. I just heard Steve, pardon me, Steve Miller Band, go on, take the money and run. And I don't, wow. It could be that you somehow took a loss and this other person is gaining in some way. The world. Yeah. See, I know what I pick up on: conflict, deception. There's an underhanded energy to whatever's going on. And I'm telling you, it's like a smokescreen, a distraction. And there it is. It's crazy how I feel that, but it's so hard to put that into words. So, and it's probably amplified for me because I don't know your situation, but I want to know how you, okay, yeah, I just heard spill the tea. So let's get some energy around what's being planned so you can get the information you need. What does Aquarius need to know about this? Oh, that just gave me the willies. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Okay. It's almost like you have that missing piece. It's almost like this communication. Like, look at this. Oh, look over here. And then they scramble over here. It's a distraction. You know, you might already have the information you need. Oh my God. Two-faced friend. We have May. May could be significant. Something might have happened in this spring, late spring. It could be anything. It could be someone's birthday or a significant event. Wow. Anything else? Aquarius, you will be shown the way. This was sticking out. Trouble and accusations, frying pan. Let's get into what Spirit is helping you surface about this. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to put those cards away and I can't. So what is surfacing? I feel like you're on like a recovery mission and maybe it's your money. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, what's unfolding? We have closing door, completion, and I heard cut your losses. A tidy house, clarity and organization. This could have something to do with home. It could have something to do with moving. Bottom of the deck, eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. This was sticking out of the deck too, like that. Caterpillar, opportunity. Why do I feel like it's related to this cat? Like someone was waiting for the right opportunity to do what they needed to do. It's like they're furthering their agenda without careful thought. It was a Knight of Swords reverse. It was a bad decision. Maybe you were left kind of in a really tricky position. Why do I feel like Spirit is saying, dig in, dig in? Let's see how Spirit is advising you to figure this out. It can be so many things. I really want to like get into the nitty gritty. I'm almost feeling like pulling out the Kipper deck. Okay, restoration, recovery, healing. Money, stability, windfall, or hardship. Bottom of the deck. Do not proceed, stop and think. Rejection is protection. I don't know what happened here. It could be a bad investment. It could be you placed your faith in someone who made it look like they were hard at work on your behalf, and oh my. And I feel like somebody got duped. Oh, this message is so... Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit. I'm so sorry. Wow, these just sailed off. Conclusions are within reach. A new start is coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. That's good. Something is going to be balanced. I mean, if it comes out. Let's see what else. What do you need to release? You may need to cut your losses. Luck is on your side. You know, it could be that if they have shot themselves in the foot in some way, that someone is going to notice that and help you in some way. So what's going to play out? Let's look at the scenarios. Wow, my goodness. Okay, bottom of the deck, accolades. Doing the right thing. Okay, well, greed, cruel and hurtful, indulgent behavior, turmoil over a decision, trust what you can't see. Okay, I just feel like this is going to surface. And if you were wondering, gosh, were they on the up and up? Like, what happened here? I mean, it could be, you know, it could be anything, guys. And you're trying to figure out, you know, where did I go wrong? Or, you know, they came highly recommended, or, wow, I thought my boss had my back. Whatever this is, this is challenging. So what's the advice for you? I'm so sorry. Wow, what a heavy message. Now, and although money is definitely, or I should say loss thereof, is coming through pretty strongly. It could be a lot of things. Wow, all that glitters. Well, trust your intuition. That message is coming through so strongly. Trust what you can't see. If you're racking your brain, it's because you were probably deliberately blindsided or confused. Is there anything else you need to know about this? I feel so badly, like I want to give you some good news. Someone new on your path, celebration. To me, this could be somebody who helps you. Celebration. A good outcome. It could be around the holiday. Okay, then we have honesty, bottom of the deck, apology. Somebody could get called out and there will be nowhere to turn. So what is their fate, Spirit? If we see justice, that's a good, whoa. If we see justice, that's a good thing. The cards are just flying. Conflict and defeat. I feel like they will have nowhere to run, nowhere to turn. Rejoice in celebration. Now, the Three of Cups is a celebration. But you know, it's almost like when they're celebrating at home, they're going to get a phone call. Maybe you come charging in. Oh, I feel like this is a bigger story. Like somebody may show up and shock the heck out of them. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Emotional loss. They may have to really take a look at what they did. There might be some truth being delivered. Nine of Swords. They're gonna be worried. They're gonna be really worried. They may defend their position. What is that getting my attention? Hanged Man. Oh boy. I feel like they're going to have to account for something, and that's going to help you piece some things together or get restitution, justice. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a reading. Somebody needed to hear this though, so I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Good luck with this. Don't rack your brain. If you were wondering, how could this have happened? How could I have not seen something? They were diverting your attention while they were up to no good. And it was a bad decision on their part, maybe out of anger. But it's all gonna get surfaced, and trust how you see this. All right, I'll leave it there. Sorry for such a heavy message, but I hope it was helpful. Thank you, Aquarius. Take care. Have a great holiday.